Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Rapidly evolving situation in Ethiopia after developments in Alamata in the last 72 hours. Just a few minutes ago, Amhara regional government led by the president Arega Kabbede issued a very strong statement. Is it a declaration of war against the TPLF, against Tigray forces by Amhara region? This is one such statement, like we have been seeing during the 2 year long war between Tigray fighters and Ethiopian federal forces supported by Amhara fighters and Eritrean military. What is Amhara regional government saying? Is it planning to wage counter war on TPLF, on Tigray fighters? Let's analyze the statement issued by Amhara regional government. Just a little background for new viewers. We know that around 3 days ago, rather around 3 weeks ago, things started happening in Raya, Alamata, Koram, southern zone contested by both regional state Amhara and Tigray. Tigray fighters were mobilized. They captured more than one Kabyles. Amhara militias tried to stop. Ethiopian military intervened. There was small scale fighting. Situation was controlled by Ethiopian military. Then we saw protests by Amharas backed by Amhara regional government. Amhara provisional government in the disputed territory, counter protests by Tigray side. Tigray said IDPs were protesting, but those are IDPs and Tigray fighters too. Exchange of gunfire again. Then Tigray fighters started advancing into Alamata. Ethiopian National Defense Force, in a way, indirectly facilitated the entry of Tigray fighters into Alamata. Ethiopian military warned Amhara provisional government leaders. It told Amhara militia members to disarm. Amhara militia members fled. They fled towards Waghimra from Koram, towards Kobo from Alamata city. Amhara provisional government was dismantled. Mayor fled. Chief administrator was shot down allegedly by Ethiopian military 5 kilometers away from Alamata city. So this is what happened in Raya, Alamata. Who is in control of Raya, Alamata, in control of Koram, Alamata city, surrounding areas, Ofla, etc. I'll do a video on that after a few hours. I have received complete information from the area. Now, what I want to share with you is the announcement by Amhara regional government. Amhara regional government says that Tigray People's Liberation Front has launched war on people of Amhara region. TPLF has not learned from past mistakes. In broad daylight, while African Union, international community are watching, TPLF fighters attacked Amhara people again. Once again, Amhara people are being displaced from their homes. The regional government is referring to some past grievances too, claiming that TPLF annexed Amhara territories. Humera Volkai, Sagede, Koram, Alamata allegedly were annexed by TPLF. TPLF allegedly committed heinous massacres in these zones. And once again, in broad daylight, TPLF is violating Pretoria deal. Amhara regional government is saying that what Tigray fighters are doing in Alamata is a violation of Pretoria deal, and Tigray interim government is resorting to lame excuses. Like in a few days ago, it said that Amhara regional government had included Tigray territories on a map being taught in Amhara region schools. Regional government says it was a lame excuse for start of war by TPLF on Amhara people. So this is the crux of the statement by the government. Question is, what does the government intend to do? Is it just issuing a statement, or is it planning something on the ground to intervene in Raya, Alamata? And can this government intervene, by the way? Does Amhara regional government have any capability? And what did the government say about military? Did it say anything about military? Did it try to implicate military? That military is backing TPLF? No. Interestingly, Fano groups say that Ethiopian military is hand in glove with TPLF, with Tigray fighters, that from behind, Amhara militia members were hit by ENDF members. On the front, they were facing Tigray fighters, so they had to retreat from Alamata. Amhara regional government did not say a word against Ethiopian National Defense Force. Why? Because regional government cannot survive without Ethiopian National Defense Force. Fano fighters have weakened the regional government. Entire regional security structure is under the Ethiopian National Defense Force. Regional police, newly trained militias, newly trained anti-rat police, all are working under the Ethiopian military. Ethiopian military, if it withdraws from the region, regional government could collapse. That is why the regional government did not say a word against Ethiopian military in this statement. So what does the government want to do? Any announcement of counter action by the Amhara regional government against Tigray, against TPL? Well, the regional government says that it has a right to protect its people, should organize themselves in their areas and protect themselves. Security, political members, leaders, officials should organize themselves and protect themselves. What does it mean? It means that Amhara regional government is telling the people of Alamata, Kormera Volkai, Sagade to organize themselves against Tigray fighters. Maybe Amhara people won't organize in Alamata because they have fled, militias fled. But what about Humera, Volkai, Sagade? Isn't it that the Amhara regional government is sending a message to people of Salanti, people of Humera, Volkai, Sagade, people of Gondar, people of Vollo, that be prepared, be united, and be ready and fully vigilant to protect your environment, your territories, your people. So what regional government said today is basically a declaration of war, defensive war against the Tigray fighters. But $1 million question, will Amhara regional government intervene in Raya Alamata? Will it back groups in the Amhara region to enter Alamata, to push Tigray forces out of Alamata quorum? Difficult to say. Regional government has very limited capability. Special forces have been dismantled. Fano fighters are fighting against the regional government. Can there be an alliance between Fano and regional government to stop TPLF? Difficult for such an alliance to be formed. Fano fighters want to remain focused on Addis Ababa. So it's a very complicated situation. Can we say that regional government just issued a statement to appease public because people are angry? People say that regional government is selling, it is giving away Amhara territories to TPLF. Can we say that the statement is just an attempt by the regional government to appease anti-government elements and sentiments? Because we saw yesterday that Nama issued a very strong statement calling what is happening in Alamata, declaration of war by TPLF on Amhara people. Yes, government wants to appease the people as well. People are angry. But can government walk its talk? Will Amhara regional government walk its talk or not? Ethiopian military was complicit in facilitating the entry of Tigray fighters into Alamata. Ethiopian military dismantled Amhara provisional government in Alamata. Ethiopian military forced the expulsion of Amhara militia members from Alamata. So government is not ready to criticize Ethiopian military. It means government won't militarily intervene in Raya Alamata because it has very limited capabilities. But government is protesting. Maybe it is protesting that such a scenario should not unfold in Humera, Volkai, Sag. There may be in Salamti too. So coming hours crucial. Let's see what happens. Tigray says that it is working in collaboration with the federal government to dismantle illegal Amhara provisional governments in Alamata, Salamti, Maravolkai, Sagade. Amhara government says that TPLF has launched another round of war on the Amhara people. Let's see what happens. We'll have to see the practical moves of Amhara regional government. Will it take any practical steps to stop Tigray fighters to intervene into Alamata, or will it just issue statements to appease the people who are criticizing the government? Thank you for watching.